All right, these are the answers to the U sub practice. What we're trying to get in the habit of is realizing what our U is and then how to kind of navigate. So we're always looking for the inside function. What's inside? In this case, x plus 2 is that inside function. The derivative of x plus 2 would just be dx. Okay, so when we come over here, we're going to sub in, instead of x plus 2, we're going to put that as u to the 7th power times dx, which will just be du. So when you integrate that, that goes u to the 8 over 8 plus c. So we maybe weren't so sure how to integrate this, but we know how to integrate that. Do it, and now we can resubstitute. And I'm sorry. And so instead of u to the 8th, we're going to go back to x plus 2 plus c. All right. So similar idea on this one. I see 2x minus 7, that's inside that 5th power. So my u is going to be 2x minus 7. So du is going to be 2dx. That means dx will be du over 2. All right, so I come back over here. I've got the integral of u to the 5th power times du over 2. Now, this over 2 is really like a 1/2, and you can pull that out front. So I have 1/2 times u to the 5th du. Do the integral. So that's going to be u to the 6 over 6 plus c. And now we can bring this back in for u. I'm going to combine here 1/2 and the 1/6 will become 1/12 times 2x minus 7 to the 6th power plus c. So I'm always looking for the inside function. I get to this one here. I see x cubed plus 1, that's inside of the square root. So I'm going to make the u for this one x cubed plus 1. That makes du equal to 3x squared dx. All right, and so dx will be du over 3x squared. So that 3x squared there, I'm happy it's there actually. At first it looks like it makes things complicated, but we need it there to make this transition. This is going to be square root of u now times dx, which is du over 3x squared. The 3x squareds cancel. So now I have the square root, or the integral of u to the 1/2 du, which is going to integrate to u to the 3/2 over 3/2 plus c. So now I'm going to take that x cubed plus 1, I'm going to put that in for u. So x cubed plus 1 to the 3/2. This 3/2 here can flip, make it 2/3 plus c. And there's my answer. Okay. Over here, again, it's pretty simple to see what's inside. So my u is 2/3 x plus 4. So my du is going to be 2/3 dx. So that makes dx equal to 3/2 du. Okay. Just flipping that over. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the thing here. I'm going to make this part u 6.
Not going to fail. Relax.
3/2 du. Sorry, Jacob is commenting on a video, on a Google Meet call over there, so apologize for the interruption here. All right, pull that 3/2 out. U to the 6 du. Integrate that. It's going to be u to the 7 over 7 plus c. So we get 3/14. 2/3 x plus 4 to the 7th plus c. All right. You could thank Jacob Kramer for the commentary. All right, that's our answer for that one. All right, get to this one now. The what's inside is maybe not as easy. All right, you look at that function and you say, okay, well, I see that sine is inside of the 5th power. Maybe sine is the u, and that'd be a good choice. U is going to be sine x. Du is going to be cosine x dx. That's the derivative of sine. So that means dx is du over cosine x. So you come back over, instead of sine to the 5th power, now it's going to be u to the 5th power times cosine x times du over cosine x. Cosine x's cancel. All right, and so I get the integral of u to the 5th du, which goes up to u to the 6 over 6 plus c. Put the sign back in, we'll get sine to the 6th power over 6 plus c. Or you can make that 1/6 sine x to the 6 or whatever you want to do. But that would be our answer there. All right, number 6, our u is equal to 5 plus x to the 4th. That's inside the square root. Du is going to be 4x cubed dx, which means dx will be du over 4x cubed. So come back over here, this will be the integral of x cubed times square root of u times du over 4x cubed. X cubes cancel, which is what we want. This 1/4 can be pulled out front. Rewrite that as u to the 1/2 du. All right, and then we can integrate that. So this would be u to the 3/2 over 3/2 plus c. Take that 3/2, flip it, it'll become 2/3. That'll give you 2/12, which is the same as 1/6. U to the 3/2, resubstitute for u. So that'll be that to the 3/2 plus c. So again, I flipped this 3/2 to make it 2/3. 1/4 times 2/3 is 2/12, which is 1/6. And then I brought 5 plus x to the 4th back in for the u when I put it right there. Okay. All right, number 7, again, pretty easy to see. We got x squared plus 1, that's inside the u cubed. That's going to be our u. So du will be 2x dx. That makes dx equal to du over 2x. So come on over here. I have the integral of x times u cubed times du over 2x. This x and this x cancel. I can bring this 1/2 out front. And now I'm looking at that. Integral of that is u to the 4th over 4 plus c. Do a combine. This will be 1/8 times. Bring back my x squared plus 1 to the 4th power plus c. There's my answer. All right, and then for this last one, 4x is inside the sign, so that's the u. Du will be 4 dx. So dx will be du over 4. Okay, bring it over here. I've got the integral of sine u times du over 4. This 1/4 will come out front. All right, and then I think the integral of sine is negative cosine plus c. And then I'm going to bring that 4x back. So cosine 4x plus c. Now, some of you could have looked at this and gotten here just by kind of figuring out what do I have to take the derivative of to get back to here. You know, so you know sine goes to cosine. You knew it would be negative because of that. You knew the 4x would have to stay. And then you know when you take the derivative of that by chain rule, that 4 would come out. So the 1/4 cancels that 4. So you could have kind of thought your way through that part if you wanted to, but there's nothing wrong with the u sub either.